Welcome to Agri System. Today, we invite you into a story where tradition, science, and the ocean itself come together in an unexpected way. What happens when fine wine is not only crafted on land, but aged deep beneath the waves, surrounded by darkness, pressure, and constant motion? In this video, you'll follow an extraordinary journey that begins in sunlit vineyards, moves through precise harvesting, fermentation, and careful winemaking, and then takes a dramatic turn beneath the sea. Bottles are lowered into the ocean, where temperature stability, natural currents, and time reshape the wine in ways no cellar ever could. From vineyard soil to ocean floor, every stage is deliberate, controlled, and filled with quiet tension. This is not just wine production. It's an experiment with nature itself. Now, let's follow Agri System and discover the entire journey from vine to the deep ocean. In the silence of the deep ocean, far beyond the reach of waves and weather, a different kind of wine is quietly aging. There is no light here, no sound but the slow movement of water, no sense of time as we know it. And yet, within this darkness, a transformation is taking place. A vintage unlike any other is being shaped by pressure, motion, and the vast patience of the sea. The ocean has always been a place of mystery. It preserves shipwrecks, sculpts stone, and alters everything left within its grasp. Now, it has become a cellar, a natural living cellar, where bottles rest under conditions no human hand could ever fully recreate. But this story does not begin here, on the ocean floor. It begins far above the surface, where land, sun, and soil lay the foundation for everything that follows. As dawn breaks over the vineyard, the first light of morning spreads gently across the rows of vines. The air is cool, carrying the faint scent of earth and leaves. Dew clings to the grapes, reflecting the rising sun like tiny mirrors. This is a moment that exists only briefly each day, and only for a few weeks each year. Timing is everything. The vines respond to the light. Leaves stretch outward, absorbing warmth and energy. Within the grapes, months of growth have led to this precise balance of sugar, acidity, and flavor. The skins are taut and deeply colored, coated with a fine, powdery blue, natural yeast that tells a quiet story of readiness. This is the signal the growers have been waiting for. A light breeze moves through the vineyard, drying the dew and cooling the fruit. It is not accidental. Every element here matters. Sun exposure, airflow, soil composition, rainfall. Wine is never a product, of a single moment. It is the sum of an entire year, captured in a single harvest. Hands move carefully among the vines. Sharp shears open, then close with a clean, decisive snap. Each cut is deliberate. Each cluster is inspected, weighed, and judged in seconds by experienced eyes. Only grapes at their peak are chosen. There is no room for compromise at this stage. Heavy clusters fall gently into gloved hands, their weight a reminder of the season's labor. They are placed into clean crates, layer by layer, preserving freshness and preventing damage. The grapes are still cool, still alive with potential. Every movement is designed to protect what nature has provided. As the crates fill, the quiet rhythm of harvest builds. Lift, carry, place, repeat. The work is physical, methodical, and deeply human. This is where tradition meets precision, where centuries of knowledge guide modern practice. Crates are hoisted onto shoulders and carried down the rows, boots pressing into dry soil. Dust rises with each step. The vineyard stretches endlessly in both directions, a geometric landscape shaped by human intention and natural growth. At the end of each row, the crates are emptied into larger collection bins. Thousands of grapes settle together, individual berries becoming part of something larger. Engines rumble to life. Tractors pull away, heavy with the weight of the harvest. Tires roll over volcanic soil, crushing stones and kicking up red dust. The convoy moves slowly but steadily, leaving the quiet of the vineyard behind and heading toward transformation. The winery appears ahead, a structure of steel and concrete designed for one purpose: control. Here, nature's unpredictability is guided, measured, and refined. As the trailers arrive at the crush pad, engines idle down. The air changes. It smells of fruit, metal, and anticipation. Forklifts move into position with practiced precision. Steel forks slide beneath the bins, lifting them high into the air. The bins tilt, and gravity takes over. Grapes pour downward in a thick flowing cascade, striking stainless steel with a deep resonant sound. It is the first violent moment in a process otherwise defined by care. From the hopper, the grapes move forward on conveyor belts, rolling and shifting as they advance. The motion is steady, rhythmic. Vibrating tables shake loose leaves, twigs, and debris collected in the vineyard. These unwanted elements fall away, separated by size and weight. Human hands return for a final inspection. Gloved fingers move quickly, plucking out damaged or underripe fruit. Machines are efficient, but judgment still belongs to people. The result is a stream of near-perfect grapes, ready for the next stage. The fruit enters the heart of the machinery. Augers rotate, guiding the grapes inward. Inside the destemmer, perforated drums spin at high speed. Stems are stripped away and ejected, leaving only berries behind. They fall freely, a rain of purple spheres tumbling through the air. Crushing follows, but gently. Soft rollers split the skins without damaging the seeds. Juice bursts free, releasing aromas that fill the space, sweet, vegetal, alive. This is the moment where fruit becomes must, where potential begins to express itself. The thick, dark liquid flows into pipes, driven by powerful pumps. Stainless steel vibrates under pressure. Gauges twitch, numbers climb, systems respond. Everything is monitored. Nothing is left to chance. The must enters massive fermentation tanks, splashing against steel walls. Inside, the environment is controlled to the degree. Temperature, pressure, volume, all carefully regulated. Before fermentation begins, samples are taken. Sugar levels are measured. Acidity is assessed. The future of the wine is written in numbers. Yeast is introduced, awakening millions of microscopic workers. Fermentation begins quietly, then builds. Sugar becomes alcohol. Carbon dioxide escapes. Heat is generated. Inside the tanks, the wine breathes. Temperature control systems activate, cooling the liquid to prevent runaway reactions. Skins rise to the surface, forming a dense cap. Pumps circulate the juice, breaking the cap and extracting color. Weeks. The ocean claims the structure. Algae forms a thin film. Barnacles attach, then multiply. Currents rock the cage endlessly, keeping the wine in constant micromotion. pressure compresses the corks further, eliminating any trace of oxygen. Darkness is absolute. Occasionally, plankton drifts by, glowing briefly like stars. Life gathers. Fish shelter among the metal bars. Corals and sponges begin to grow. Months turn into seasons. The bottles disappear beneath layers of marine life. Each one becomes unique, shaped by flow, pressure, and time. Above, the world continues, unaware. Periodic inspections bring brief flashes of light. Data is recorded. Conditions remain stable. The ocean does its work without interruption. When the time comes, the process reverses. The vessel returns. Divers descend once more, clearing growth from lifting points. The cable tightens. The cage breaks free from the seabed. As it rises, sediment falls away. Light grows stronger. The surface breaks. Water pours from the structure as it hangs in open air once again. The bottles are transformed, encrusted, textured, unmistakable. The scent of the sea fills the deck. Each one carries visible proof of its journey. Handled carefully, the bottles are packed and rushed back to land under controlled temperatures. At the winery, cleaning begins, but gently. Loose debris is removed, but barnacles and shells remain. They are not flaws. They are signatures. Each bottle is photographed and catalogued. Labels are applied with restraint, allowing the ocean's artwork to remain the focus. The bottles rest on wooden shelves, earth meeting sea. Under soft light, their chaotic beauty is revealed. No two are the same. Finally, the moment arrives. A bottle is chosen. The wax is chipped away. The cork is drawn slowly, releasing a quiet sigh. The wine is decanted, awakening from its long rest. In the glass, it glows, deep ruby with flashes of violet. Aromas rise, dark fruit, mineral notes, and a subtle salinity. A first sip coats the palate. Tannins are smooth, structure refined. The finish lingers, savory and unmistakably shaped by the sea. This is not just wine. This is wine aged by the ocean. A process shaped by depth, pressure, and time. A journey from sunlit vines to silent darkness. a process like no other.